friends, my name is Claire from Let's Talk Science in Ottawa. I go to the University of Ottawa and I like to study the human body and how it works because one day, when I finish school, I want to be a doctor. Today, we are going to be doing an experiment using both science and math. We'll put different shapes of paper into water and see which one sinks the fastest. Paper with larger surface area should float better than paper with smaller surface area. Now, surface area means how much of the surface we can see. If we can see more of the paper, like in this instance here, we can see all of the paper by spinning it around and we can see with our eyes more of the overall area, then it has a bigger surface area. If one of our shapes has smaller surface area, if we can see less of the paper. So this one here is crumpled up. We can't see exactly what's inside it unless we peel it back. So because we can't see as much of it, it has a smaller surface area. Same with this one here. Although it's not crumpled, we can see less of it, so it has a smaller surface area than our larger one here. Surface area is one reason why objects sink or float. If the paper shape has less surface area, then it will sink faster. Let's see if this is true. Alright, so what we'll be needing for this experiment is water and something to hold the water in. So this time here I have my big clear bowl and I like to have it clear so that we can see what's going on. I cut my paper into smaller pieces to help see them and so they fit into my bowl. If you need help cutting, ask an adult to help you. So this time I'm going to try cutting a triangle because I already have a circle and a rectangle cut out. So here's my triangle. Now if you do need help cutting, ask an adult to help you. It's quite alright, but make sure you try different shapes. Now you can have some fun crumpling up the paper. So this one here I might want to crumple up. We are going to be leaving one piece flat, but the rest you could either fold or make a fan shape like in my last video, so I'll just do one really quick here, but it's completely up to you. And if you want to decorate it, you go for it. Okay, so now if we want, we can try two pieces of paper of the same size. So I'll just cut two squares here of the same size out of my original piece of paper. Oops. There we go. Okay, so this one's more flat. I'm not going to crumple it, it's going to stay flat, and this one we'll try crumpled. There we go. So now which one do you think has the larger surface area? Okay, when we put an object like paper into water, the water is pushing up on the paper. If the paper has more surface area, like this one, the water has more places to push up on the paper and keep it floating. Even though, like we saw, the two papers are the same size, the paper that has less surface area, like this crumpled one, the water only has a small area to push up on and the paper sinks. Okay, so now what I would try to do is to try the next experiment with different types of paper you have. So this one here, I used an old newspaper, but remember, ask your parents if you're using any kind of extra paper that they didn't have any plans for it, or it's not the latest version of a new magazine. Or you can try even cardboard, different strengths or thicknesses of paper. Or if you don't have different types of paper, you can try putting different objects with different surface areas in the water to see what floats and which ones sink. You could do this with rocks or blades of grass or maybe leaves you're finding outside. Try to guess which ones will or won't float or sink before you try it out. Happy experimenting!